Welcome back, everybody. Matt in the back here. Hope you're doing well. I am excited for Napoleon, the movie, with Joaquin Phoenix, Vanessa Kirby, directed by Ridley Scott, and I'm excited. Well, number one is Ridley Scott, is Joaquin Phoenix. It's a big epic war. You're gonna have battles. It's gonna be an epic film, like over 2.5 hours. And you got the guy who did Gladiator, one of my favorite movies of all time, working with Joaquin Phoenix again. We have to work with this Gladiator, 23 and a half years later. Wow. But the real reason why I'm looking forward to Napoleon is we haven't had that epic movie in a long time. Now, yeah, you can say Dune Part 1, but there was some action in that movie, but not like major epic. I know Dune Part 2 is going to have a lot more action and, epicness, and we were going to get that this year, but because of the actors strike, they moved it to next year, which is a bummer because we really got Dune Part 2 and Napoleon in November, but now we're not. But even before that, what was the biggest, like an epic movie, like a true epic, even like a period piece or a sci-fi, that you can say, now that is something I've been waiting for. Back in the day, people forget in the early 2000s, we got a lot of these movies. Whether it was Gladiator, even The Lord of the Rings was big and epic. Those were event movies. Those were events. You run to those. Or you had movies like Kingdom of Heaven. Big, epic, period film. Troy with Brad Pitt. Now, whether you like those movies or not, that depends on you. But you cannot deny that those were big, epic war period pieces that you had to see on a big screen that were over 2.5 hours long. And I've been thinking lately, we haven't had one of those in a while. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but other than if you want to mention Dune Part 1, now you might say, well, Matt, the Marvel movies, okay, yeah, we got Endgame, that was big and epic, but I'm talking about like something like I said, like a Gladiator, like a Braveheart. Like I said, in the early 2000s, we got a lot of those movies. We even got that King Arthur movie with Clive Owen, Keira Knightley. We got Kingdom of Heaven. We got these big, sword, sandal. Or you had like Lord of the Rings, little hobbits running around. My precious. But we don't have that. We haven't had that in a while. At least even the Harry Potter films. Each film got bigger and bigger and bigger. And more epic. When was the last time we had that? That's why I'm like, I cannot wait for Napoleon. Because I want to see those giant battles that Napoleon is known for. That he conquered on the big screen. You even see some of it in the trailers. And I'm like, I want to see that. I want to see Ridley Scott, the guy who gave us Kingdom of Heaven, the guy who gave us Gladiator. Even his last movie, The Last Duel, it wasn't as epic as I thought it was going to be. It had some moments, but I mean, this is a guy who knows how to do that. And working with a guy like Joaquin Phoenix is going to be epic in its own right. But it's like, what happened to those big, giant, epic movies? those 2.5 hour, 3 hour movies that were set during a certain period of time, that were big and battles and wars going on. You know, we haven't had those in a long time. And I'm looking forward to finally getting one of those again. And I'm hoping the movie does well, because I don't want the studios to go, oh, well, we're not going to make those anymore. Why not, you know? I want to see those movies again. And I'm hoping Napoleon is that movie that shows people, this is what the people want, this is what the people need, this is what we're going to give them. Something like that. Anyway, Matt the Man here, let me know. Are you looking forward to Napoleon?